The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his...
And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Balogun. Tielemans forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doku. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Ream clears it away. And it's Tielemans. And here's Doku. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the left it goes. Pulisic. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The United States gain their reward with an early goal. Trossard. De Bruyne. Onana. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams. Ream. Adams. Robinson. Pulisic. Meunier. Onana. De Bruyne. Trossard. And it's lofted through here. Robinson. Pulisic. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Bruyne. Doku. Tielemans. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Dest. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Bruyne with the short one. And it's played in. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kenny. Ream. Pulisic. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! And here's the chance to counter. Doku shifted upfield. Balogun. And the counter is on. Where? Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's heaved it away. Where? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Robinson. Pulisic. Out towards the flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pulisic. And that's aimed into the middle. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's McKennie. It's a threatening ball. Tielemans did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Teat. The United States have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Can he finish? Trossard. Trossard!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
De Bruyne. Nice looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Onana. The United States have got themselves in front very early here. Trossard. Oh, that's neat. Meunier. Onana concedes a free kick for that. Not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Richards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ream, aim forwards. And it's where? Balogun. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams. Over to the left. Pulisic, whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. The United States presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pulisic. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
was a brilliant save.
McKennie actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Bruyne. Doku. Richards. McKennie. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Dest. Tielemans. Doku. Great work on the overlap. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well measured. Plenty to aim at here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lukaku played out towards the right wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Pulisic. He's being takes a shot! Onana. And that's been won straight back. Belgium disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ream. Pulisic. De Bruyne. And it's McKennie. Dest. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Castagna. Plays it in low. Lukaku is having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Caresses it through. Gets it away. Here's that once more. Oh, nice touch. Onana. Now it's Doku. Lobbed in behind. It's a pretty loose pass. Dest. Richards. McKennie. And here's Lukaku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Balogun looking for a runner. Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been clubbed away. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Balogun is flagged offside. Courtois sends that a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. McKennie. Robinson. Pulisic. And it's Adams. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tielemans. Doku. That's a nicely weighted pass. Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Balogun providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Onana gets in to thwart him. Onana defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tielemans. Moved on forwards. Trossard is onto it in a flash. De Bruyne. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku tries to dink it through. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Turner, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Succumbs to the pressure. Doku. Tielemans. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Lukaku. Trossard. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Robinson. Adams. Now it's Balogun. Where? Oh, he's in! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking here to chip it through. Doku. A chance to play it in. It's a big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's to... And the shot! Good effort first time.
De Bruyne really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Robinson. Richards. McKennie. Ream. Adams. And it's played forward. And that could set him on his way. Gets good distance on it. Adams. Knocks it out wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's come loose. Lukaku. Oh, good spread. And it's Meunier. Cross in. Shoots! Oh, there was a decent attempt in the end.
The United States, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Richards, and he goes cross-field. He's cut it out. Doku. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Teat, forwards and with intent. Castagna, that's an imaginative pass. McKennie. Adams. Where Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. Tielemans. Chance! He scores! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doku, now he's off and running. Castagna going full steam ahead down the left flank. Doku. Ware wins the duel this time. Ware did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out for a throw. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Trossard. That is lovely. Lovely feet. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dest. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Trossard. Mechelen. Trossard. Meunier. Mechelen. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Trossard. De Bruyne. Meunier. Trossard. Chance to play it in. Trossard. First time shot! Pulisic. Balogun. Can he get onto this? Meunier gets over and intercepts. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Adams. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. McKennie. Richards. Adams. Spread out to the left. Now it's Pulisic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's the end of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
The United States really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Tielemans. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pulisic played into space. Balogun. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mechelen. Trossard is onto it in a flash. Ream. Adams. Pulisic. That has found him in acres of space. He's free. There's the shot! It's in! The United States are back on level terms. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Onana. Trossard. Meunier. Adams has given away a free kick. Mechelen. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Weir. Dest. And it's McKennie. Oh, this is a great... Oh, good! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tielemans. Teat. Doku. Belgium going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Teat, gently done. Castagna. Now he's wondering who wants it. Tielemans. Purring through the gears. Out to the left it goes. Castagna finds himself offside. Richards. Ream. Adams. Ream. Richards. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Onana. Robinson. And it's Adams. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Trossard, done delicately. Doku. And it's played forward, and they can counter here. Weir. It looks a good ball through. Now it's Balogun. He is through here. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pulisic. Now the cross. Brilliantly cut out.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tries a deft little ball. Trossard! And he thumps it clear. Nice control. De Bruyne. Pulisic cuts it out. And that was very necessary. Teat forwards and with intent. Castagna. Doku in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Trossard. That's good play. And it's De Bruyne. Pulisic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tielemans.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
De Bruyne played out to the left flank. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Dest. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. Courtois, one ball by the goalkeeper. Adams, gently done. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Trossard, De Bruyne, Meunier. Tielemans, over to the left, Doku, looking for a decent ball in. So who's he picking out? Trossard, played back in, that had too much on it. McKennie. Adams. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Balogun! different reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robinson goes short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pulisic turns and goes back. And it's McKennie. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looks to the other side. Doku given the lift of his goal. Tielemans. Doku. Castagna. Where? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dest. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Where? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Proves too strong. Danger averted for now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Teat. Doku. Strong running down that left flank. Doku. That's very neat. He whips it across. Pulisic. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Doku. Lukaku. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Chance for a shot! Meunier. Searching pass he's played there, and he's picked out the run. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pulisic. Succumbs to the pressure. Meunier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mechela. Pulisic. Clipped into space. Played out to the right. Pulisic. And it's Robinson. Pulisic. He's in space and looking for options. Doku. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Trossard. He can run onto that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dest. Adams. Adams shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out to the left it goes. Castagna crosses. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's where? McKennie picks it up out wide. Tielemans did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Meunier. Trossard. Lukaku. Get a throw in. Richards. McKennie. Ream. Into the last quarter of an hour. McKennie. Pulisic. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Now it's Adams. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Lukaku. Pulisic. That's a good run down the left. Meunier makes the interception. And he shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Adams. The United States getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Now it's BELGIUM.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Meunier. And here's De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's run loose here. That's an excellent interception. McKennie. And here's Lukaku. And he's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Where? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Crossed into the box.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
Takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out to the right. Dest. And it's McKennie.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. And the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's a mighty effort! There are a few waiting for it. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Deftly away.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And reclaimed it in a trice. De Bruyne. The ball is loose and the chase is on. McKennie with the foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. It's a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tielemans. Doku. Belgium have to get it into the box and quickly. It'll be a throw-in. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Adams. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku. McKennie forwards and with intent.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Onana. De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. He has found the way. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. In with the challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's McKennie. Balogun. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tielemans. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's really... And the shot! Absolutely fantastic from Lukaku! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Belgium take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Pulisic. Trossard. Onana. The United States have a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Pulisic. Now it's Aronson. Wins the duel this time. So that's it. It is all over. The United States played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The United States just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
demonstrating our best performance today